Our main bet during our car restoration. What do you prefer, habits or your goals during car restoration? What will be main engine for your restoration project?
Patrick's Garage.
Grab your snack, welcome back. And you know, our habit to go in a garage, sitting in a garage after their work, this is more enjoyable than this. This is just milestone, you know. This is goal when we go through this moment when we achieved. This is sharp looking car. This is perfectness of our car. I think more important to bet for this our habit more useful during car restoration because we want to spend time every day after work. You go to garage and you want to enjoy this restoration. This is main goal. You know, this is journey. This is process. This is our goal. We want to achieve perfectness. Will be only this moment when all work will be done. But what about this process of restoration, this enjoyable process? And we want to enjoy completely by this process of restoration cars. You know, this is interesting to searching spare parts, you know, finding all these places where we can order our spare parts. You know, this is habit to go to garage. This is like addiction, but you know you can have horrible addiction. Everyone have has this horrible addiction. I'm also have these horrible addictions, and you know you can turn your horrible addiction to this useful purpose. You want to restore your car and you want to get enjoy. You know, will be better when it was with me drinking beer, a lot of beer. Instead of that, I decided will be more better to go to garage and restore car every evening. You know, after work you go to garage and you restore the car. And you know you can see results of your this habit. You know, this is habit can help you to restore your car to achieve your goal day by day. You know, you repair something in a garage and then later, you know, this is goal car in working condition. You can drive on this car to grocery everywhere. You can drive on your car and this is will be your result, your goal. You know, work done and this is perfect. But this is done, you can say thank you, my addiction, my habit. You know, you want to every day repair a car and later you can get this result. This is goal. But what will be keep in mind? You want to keep in mind habit every day, little by little. I repairing my car. Yes, yes. Disclaimer will be what I want to say about these addictions. Yes, you want to avoid this addiction and you're using this simplicity of car during this restoration. You prefer old, simple car to avoid horrible addiction like drinking beer, you know, but sometimes it can be something can go wrong, especially with electrical equipment. You know, even with this simple ignition system you can cross with problems. It was with me when I adjusted this ignition and I can't understand what will be wrong. You know, I bought new wires, ignition wires, I bought new ignition distributor cap, and later it turns out that ignition cap was crappy condition ignition cap, and I can't figure it. And yes, in this period I returned to smoking, but only for this period when it was a lot of difficulties during car repair, and I can't figure it what wrong. Yes, but later I'm also again go away from this addiction because there is no neediness to continue smoking to solve these problems which I'm across with during car repair. And I want to say that this is really important to have spare parts. You want to buy them from reputable place, you sure that they in good condition, but you can't figure it why new part and something going wrong. And it was with wires, high tension lead, wires which goes from distributor to the spark plugs, and this wires was not intended for contact ignition. This with high resistance, these wires, and instead of copper wires was scrap inside and different length of these wires. And later I figured that I should check all these parts, even if the seller saying that this is intended especially for your car. You can't trust sellers. You want to check all these things. And this is ignition distributor cap also. I can't figure it what wrong if this is cap new, but when I'm touched this cap, it strikes me, and I figured that wrong cap was. Now I bought only original ignition spare parts, Bosch, only Bosch original, made in Turkey, who cares, made in Germany, but they should be original ignition spare parts. So you want to avoid your horrible addictions, and during car restoration, more important, your habit, your addiction if you want, but addictions can be horrible. Your habit more important than goal. Yes, you direct it to this goal, and you can making this habit, and you continue repeat this habit, and day by day, little by little, all this goal will be achieved. So I think this is important. That always can be exceptions. Yes, it can be pitfalls, hidden pitfalls, but I think this is more important. You can disagree in the comments, you can agree with me. So I can't bank on high goal only, and I more trust my habits. You can contemplating what will be better for you. You can writing something in the comments, will be interesting. Comments box. Now years went by, and I think that habits really important thing during car restoration. And we're not too fussy with our goal. More than this, if we continue thinking about our goals all the time, will be counterproductive. We don't want to pressure to ourselves. Yes, we need our goals, just anticipation. And more than these, goals can be daunting, and we are afraid that we want to make a lot of work. When we're looking for our goals, we can be frightened, but habits will be really useful things. What you're doing day to day will be addiction, your addiction. But you can use your addiction, but the same way you can suffer from bad addiction. You should be really cautious with them. You want to find what you enjoy in a garage. Yes, a lot of crazy ass job with suspension, engine, inhaling horrible chemicals. But main habit to rest. I'm working 40 minutes and then I'm rest 10 minutes. This is my habit. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Click the subscribe button and notifications bell so that way you can be notified as soon as I upload new videos about car repairing.